I need to explain this to people that don't understand what's taking place when I tell them everything is a hoax, everything is a psyop in the news, specifically when it's national news stories and international news stories. They want to bring us into a certain direction, and that direction is a New World Order. One thing I want to point out, a very interesting clip that I heard from an interview from the high priest of the Satanic Church, Peter Gilmore, as you see here, even going back in time with this image, with the founder of the Satanic Church in San Francisco, California, Anton LaVey. Take a listen to this clip. Find it very interesting. It's only a few seconds long, but he really spills the beans when it comes to the world system. Take a listen.
The police are great, and a lot of our members are in the police force, just like they're in the military.
And there you go. A lot of our members, he's talking about the Satanic Church, are in the police force and in the military. There's people, of course, behind him, pulling strings as well. But they're all about the signs and symbols when it comes to satanic Freemasonry. Just taking a look at George Bush. They deceive with words, but they communicate with signs and symbols. Take a look at Bush's press secretary, Ari Fleischer. See the commonality, what's going on here? See what's taking place with all these deceivers? All working together against us. All working as one. Let's take a look here with this image of George Bush during a graduation at Texas State University. And what do you see here? A graduate student doing the devil horns. People say, oh, this means the hook 'em horns. Understand, these people are Satanists that created our entire world system, going way back in time. And all the signs and symbols were given false meanings for them. It means one thing to the gullible masses, and it means another to the people, again, behind the scenes that have created our entire society. These are the Satanic Freemasons. Now, taking a look here at Barack Obama at UC Irvine in California. What do you see him doing? The devil horns. But of course, they're going to give us a false meaning. They're going to say, these are the anteaters. Give me a break if you believe that. Okay? Completely ridiculous. Now, Putin doing the devil horn sign. Okay? You see Ahmadinejad of Iran doing the devil horn sign. So you understand all these so-called enemies are working together as one. It's like pro wrestling. You know, Hulk Hogan versus Roddy Piper. On TV, they hate each other. Behind the scenes, they're all working together. Now, continuing on with the Satanic Police Force, just like the High Priest Peter Gilmore was stating, take a look here, going back to Orlando with Sheriff Demings, and you see the Masonic hand sign. One thing to understand is, I've been covering this for a very long time. This is the sign of a minion. These are the people below on the totem pole that do this. Here's that hand sign. Now, as I stated many times, Satanists love to mock. They're all about mockery. You had the alligator news story, where supposedly a young child was killed by an alligator. Again, this is just a few days after the supposed incident. Now, again, signs and symbols rule this world. Take a close look at Sheriff Demings, and you'll see the upside down satanic star, the pentagram, right in plain sight. See the sheriff's badge. We're focusing on this, and you'll see, again, the upside down pentagram. This is almost like as above, so below, with the upright pentagram and the downright pentagram as well. Now, as I've shown before with the Satanic Bible, there you go. It's all about Satanism with the upside down pentagram. Satanists do everything on opposites and reverse. This is why they flipped over the pentagram. To get this once again, let me get a better image. And there you go. Now, find it interesting. Again, going back to Peter Gilmore, talking about the police force and the military. A lot of them are Satanists. Of course, at the top, he would not be here. He would not make it to the top unless he sold out. Of course, telling us blatant lies with Orlando and this alligator hoax. Nobody's seen the supposedly boy being injured or killed. We just have to take the media's word for it. It reminds me of this quote, and even though Richard Nixon was part of this club, they love to tell us a lot of truth as a form of mockery, where it states here, the American people don't believe anything until they see it on television. That's exactly what's taking place here. Now, again, talking about this upside-down pentagram, let's take a look again at the high priest of the Satanic Church, Peter Gilmore. Let's take a look. Commonality once again. See the same exact little pin, the upside down pentagram. Here's a close-up. The only difference is this one has the satanic lightning bolt embedded in it. So you understand what's taking place here. They're all one and the same, working together against us. Now, again, taking a listen at this quote from Peter Gilmore one more time.
The police are great, and a lot of our members are in the police force, just like they're in the military.
Then you see this. Then you see our military aircraft with the skull and bones with the Navy. Okay, this is all about, again, those behind the scenes. There's George Bush, skull and bones, embedded in our military. Now, take a look here at this Marine fighter. It's called VMA 311 Tomcat. And I talk about 311, which is nothing more than Freemasonry coded for 33. So understand what's taking place here. Again, how they control the entire matrix. Real quickly, as I shown before, with the band 311. Just basically people behind the scenes that created this music band. They find people with talent. They shape them and form them to what you see on TV. Just like you see here, 311 is 33. This is, again, the devil's number. Now, again, getting back to this Marine fighter, Tomcats 311. I find it very interesting. The code name here. I looked on Wikipedia and the details. And take a look here. Find it very interesting with the nicknames. Not only Tomcats, but the occult of Hell's Bells, as I made a video before previously on the occult of the bell. Let's take a look at some of these logos. Understand what's taking place here. The Fighting 311 Hell's Bells. Okay? It's very easy to see what's taking place once you connect all the dots. Now again, taking a look here at George Bush with this graduate student from Texas State University in Austin. Now, understand what's controlling our entire military. U.S. military is the Pentagon. And what is this here? Take a look. It comes to Satanism. There you go. Within the upside down pentagram is the Pentagon in the center. Understand what's taking place with these Satanists. Understand as well. You'll see these medals of honor. They're all upside down pentagrams. With the Army, the Navy, Marine Corps, and the Air Force. You understand what's taking place. And all these, of course, are false goddess. Minerva, Statue of Liberty, Minerva again. These are, again, all false deities, false idols. So people understand what's taking place in this world at lower levels. But again, they are part of the Matrix.
Preach the honorable, pen upon the sheet, releases chronicles. Phrase for the day, be phenomenal. His article reads, astronomical. Gas and molecules, he break it down to his particle. The beast of rocket fuel, he reach impossible. Obstacles remarkable, unbreakable, unreplaceable, unremakeable, uncreatable, uncrematable. His sun's state is blue, his second face is new. The crimson mic light is warm. Dimension Zakai sights is on. I write a song, life is palm, a righteous song. Warm winters, cold summers, old bitches, bold numbers falling off his calendar. God's algebra, Star Gallagher, Allah's miles above. Slaughter Excalibur, nomadic, the Lord Challenger. Crack hustlers, the black customers. In my porches of misfortune, I sell them like an auction. They say he's back to reign. Y'all say his name amongst the kings. A new regime, salute his team. Priest of the realest nigga, the realest brother, the illest slain. He spits flames, say his name, that's on every. They say he's back to reign. Y'all say his name amongst the kings. A new regime, salute his team. Priest of the realest nigga, the realest brother, the illest slain. He spits flames, say his name, that's on everything. Shootings, cops pursuing, trauma unit, the OG is not moving. A lot of new kids are opportunists. Our block is ruined, they plot confusion. We watch illusions. The elders said it, to hell we headed. The devil wants to eat our soul for breakfast. A knife and pitchfork, our blood for the beverage. My resurrection, I am legend. A rhyming session, my omnipresence. Gandhi message, tsunamis wreckage. The army heaven, ungodly weapons for wickedness in high places. They hide snakes in Satan's obligation. They contemplating observation. Combination keys are like Mike. Concentration. My canvas is Sanskrit. Reverse the planets. Sea monkeys, the Atlantis. Unwrap the mummy, got advantage. A threat to music revolution. The death of Newton set for viewing. Execution, Texas, Houston. They say he's back to reign. Y'all say his name amongst the kings. A new regime, salute his team. Priest of the realest nigga, the realest brother, the illest slain. He spits flames, say his name, that's on every. They say he's back to reign. Y'all say his name amongst the kings. A new regime, salute his team. Priest of the realest nigga, the realest brother, the illest slain. He spits flames, say his name, that's on everything. I seen junkies hungry, beg for money, the country wants me. Soldier or fanatic, I fan the automatic at the dragon. Smack the Pope like the assassin. Now open up the vote, I got the ratchet. Pointing at the Cardinals dome, the gargoyle stones, God-filled poems, precious like the Vladimir Voyinsky Christ. My pen squeeze life, I'm simply nice to Lindsay Lights. My gems recite, you minimize. They say I believe in spaceships, he's bugging. Priest talks about the comet coming. I speak at train stops, plane cops, Russian cocaine spots. CIA started it, then marketed, then targeted to people who sell or use it. This is just music, influenced by the government. They plant drugs on kids behind the mothership. It's over with, soldiers get ready. Catholics say a Hail Mary, come to slay the dragon, raise the berry. Back to
anyone who runs is a VC. Anyone who stands still is a well-disciplined VC. You guys ought to do a story about me sometime.
Why should we do a story about you?
Cause I'm so fucking good. That ain't no shit,